Good morning, garden friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Era, and this is Gardening on Purpose. I'm at Lowe's. It's the middle of July. Let's check out their plant inventory. First up, they have some black-eyed Susans. These are Gold Blitz Rudbeckia. These are only $7.98. These are a full sun perennial, and I have these in my yard. And these are none-hardy in zones 1 to 2. They are gorgeous. Right next to that, they have some prairie purple coneflowers. These are gorgeous, guys, and they do attract the pollinators. These I also have in my yard. These are $16.98. These here are, again, Prairie Splendor coneflower, and these are hardy to zone 3. They've got some bee balms. This is Balmy Rose Bee Balm. This is by Monrovia, and it's a $15.98 perennial full sun. Isn't it a beauty, guys? I actually have this also in my yard, and the bees love it as per the name. This is a full sun plant. It grows 10 to 12 inches high, and it only blooms in the summer, and it's hardy to -30. I might have shown this in the June video, but just in case, this is Millennium Garlic. This one is also perennial, and it has a purple flower. This is by Monrovia. This guy here is blooms in the summer and is hardy to -20. So I'm trying to focus on the perennials that I didn't focus on in May or June. And as you can see, they have the garlic here. This is a phlox that I've shown you before. This is Sweet Summer Surprise Phlox. This is mostly purple. And again, Monrovia. My Lowe's seems to have way more Monrovia than Southern Living Plant Collection or Proven Winners. This one here is $13.98. It is a full sun perennial and only blooms in the summer. It is hardy to -30, but it is a beauty, guys. Those are the bee balm. Let's check out what else they have. They've also got lantana, guys. Now, it's not telling me if it's a perennial or not, and I know it all depends on where you are if the lantana is going to come back. This one just says lantana mounding. It is hardy to 32, which likely means it won't come back. So this is an annual in the perennial section. This one here, it grows 12 to 24 inches in height. I love lantana because they are absolutely a pollinator magnet, guys. I had, I think it was called something gold last year, and I waited for it to come back and it never did. But I think it's because most of the ones that they're selling at my Lowe's are annuals. These blanket flowers will likely get to the clearance sections pretty soon. They have not been deadheaded. They look kind of ready, but I think there's like 3 plants in here. This is, and you might recognize this from my yard, this is Arizona Sun Blanket Flower. This guy here blooms in the spring and the summer. It's $20, but it will go on clearance. Just the way I know, a couple of years in a row, this has ended up on clearance, and you get a couple plants. This is non-hardy in zones 1 to 2, and it grows 12 inches by 12 inches. They had a bunch of foxgloves on sale the other day. This one here is Camelot White Foxgloves. This is not on sale yet. It blooms in the spring and the summer. It is an upright biennial, which means that it will probably won't last too long in the yard. It will definitely reseed. You'll get new plants. They are also pollinator magnets, and as you can see, there's a bee on it right now. Here's the tag, just in case you need more information. And it is hardy to zone 4. Next up, we have Crystal Peak obedient plant. Guys, this thing is covered in bees. I bought one the other day, two the other day, because I came in here for something completely different and came to the garden center, of course, and I saw this plant, and they're actually, it looks like they slept over last night. This one here is a perennial, of course, and it is a full sun plant. Only $7.98 as per usual. It is not hardy in zones 1 to 2, and it grows somewhere between 12 and 18 inches by 12 to 15 inches. Let me know if you have the obedient plant. I just put one in my yard a couple of days ago, but look how many bees are on this plant, guys. I did not realize, I don't have any obedient plant before the one I just put in my yard, and I did not realize that they are such magnets for bees. They've got this beauty here. This is a rudbeckia. Let me see the type of rudbeckia it is. This one here is Summerina rudbeckia. Oh, Euchebeckia. Oh, it's not rudbeckia, it's Euchebeckia. Ah, interesting. This is hardy to zone 6. It is a perennial, of course, and it grows somewhere between 18 to 30 by 18 to 30, guys. Let me know if you have the Euchebeckia. I think it might be a mix. It is a beauty. They are pretty huge. They've got a whole area over here that's still in the cart. These must have just come in. Let's check them out. Here we have some celotias. I heard that these are easy to plant by seed, but I just didn't, and I never buy the seeds because they look so beautiful in the store. I just buy them in the store, but they need full sun, and I don't have any spot for them anyway. But they are a beauty, guys. These are gonna be, how much are these? $12.98 for this celotia here, and you have the orange, you have the red, you have the pink. They also have some vincas down here. These are, oh no, large periwinkle, Vinca Mayor, and this is $16.98. Is a spring flowering. It's strange because we're not in spring anymore, but it's flowering, and it is $16.98. They have that pink, and then they have a more reddy fuchsia color. What else do they have? They have even more Summerinas over here. It's funny, this Summerina looks completely different, but it says it's Summerina. $29.98. This is definitely something that you want to wait for the clearance. It's a lot. That's $30, even though it's still worth it because the plant will come back, and it will come back reliably. Clearance is always best. Then up here they have some honeymoon deep red hibiscus. This one is pretty much $25, and it is a perennial hibiscus. It is hardy to zone 5, and it grows somewhere between 24 to 36 by 24 inches, and these are the blooms. They've got even more Shasta daisies. You guys know I love Shastas, and they all do well in my yard. This is Snowcap. Snowcap is non-hardy from zones 1 to 3, and it grows 14 inches by 12. This is a lower growing Shasta daisy compared to the others. And these beautiful blanket flowers here by Monrovia. These are gorgeous, and I have them in my yard. This is, well, I have Spintop Red. This is Spintop Yellow Touch, and as per usual, Monrovia is $13.98, and it grows, it blooms 3 times a year, spring, summer, and fall, and it grows somewhere between 12 to 18 and 18 to 24 inches. They've got some beautiful coneflowers in here. You guys know I love coneflowers. This is the Artisan Collection, Soft Orange. I had gotten them on sale actually at Home Depot for $6, and those were the Vigoro. They were planted by Vigoro. I don't know how well they're going to do, but these here are $13.98 for a 2.5 quart, and it is a beauty. I definitely recommend these because they do well in my yard. They stand up great to the heat. They're not water hogs, and they are gorgeous. So they have that soft orange here, and they might have some more here. Oh, look, here's a tag. Here's the Cheyenne Spirit Coneflower. Isn't this a beauty, guys? Isn't this a beauty? This one here is hardy to zone 4, and it grows 24 to 36 inches by 18 to 24 inches, and they are beautiful. They're all the way up there though. Oh, and look, I just stretched for no reason, guys. They're all the way down here too. Get you some coneflowers. They are beautiful. These will take a while to go on sale though, because they looks like it just came in. And they are a beauty, guys. We've got a whole rack of phlox here, and they are gorgeous. This one here is Sweet Summer Queen Phlox. This one here is $13.48, again, Monrovia. And it blooms in the summer, and it is hardy to -30. And of course, this is a full sun plant. Down here they have Sweet Summer Fantasy Phlox. This guy here is a full sun perennial again, and it is hardy to -30 and blooms in the summer. I've noticed most of Monrovia's stuff either bloom once in the summer or spring, but they are gorgeous. I have one of these. I don't remember which one. I'm pretty sure it's the, I don't remember. I know it had something that says Queen on it, so it must be the Sweet Summer Queen Phlox, but they are gorgeous. I've shown you these guys before, but these are, just in case you're looking for grasses or bush, these are Blue Arrows Rush. This is an ornamental grass for $8.48. It's a plant, part sun plant that is hardy, non-hardy from zones 1 to 2. And then of course I have a lot of these Lyrope. They're variegated ones. These are a beauty. You've seen those before. And then they have the non-variegated ones over there too. And again, Lowe's, $7.98. So over in the part sun to shade area, let's check out what they have. They've got some creeping jennies as per usual. And what is this? I've been looking for dichondra forever. And guys, do you know, here is the dichondra. You might have seen a video where I was talking about making a basket, and I wanted to do an idea with dichondra, and I just couldn't find it anywhere. But it comes to find out is that it probably just is coming to the stores later on in the season. So that's dichondra, and it's an annual. It is a part sun annual for $3.88. It's a trailing annual. Then of course they have Pachysandra. I don't have good luck with Pachysandra. I've bought it twice, and in both instances they died. They're supposed to be evergreen. I don't know what I was doing wrong, but this is $5 whole, guys, for Pachysandra. This one is saying Japanese spurge Pachysandra terminalis, and it's a shade plant. See what else they have. They have, of course, the beautiful coleus. If you're looking for plants to liven up the yard and to bring some color, we have coleus. We have New Guinea impatiens. And then over here, not much in the shade area, really. Not a lot of, I've noticed my Lowe's doesn't have a lot of shade plants this year. Especially their variety of hostas was kind of low, but they had some anyway. These are one of my favorite hostas. Because I got them on sale last year, and they came back so great, guys. Bedazzled. This one is a beauty. It's not the biggest hosta, but it does look like that in real life. And then they also have Patriot. Everybody has a Patriot blossom in their yard, I believe. And then we have some caladiums. This one just says caladium. This is $30 whole, guys. They've got some more hostas down here, which is this one here, Shadowland Empress Wu, $13.48. And you know, guys, if you have hostas in your yard, if you know hostas, you know hostas are tough. They can take the cold, they can take being divided and everything like that. And then one of the most beautiful hostas that I've seen, I don't have it in my yard, but this is the Shadowland Hudson Bay. It is a beauty. They've got a whole bunch of hanging baskets here with begonias, if you're looking at that. And then down here, some more annuals, which includes more coleus, more begonias. Of course, we have more lantanas. This one is more of a straight yellow. And then they have the little packets with 12 or 6 or 9 of either vinca or periwinkle, or what else do they have? Marigolds. Guys, I really, really like pentas. They are so beautiful. They bring in the pollinators, and they are pretty tough. Now, they do like a little bit, well, I shouldn't say that, because the ones that I have, they're actually in the hanging baskets, which is probably why they need a little bit more water than usual. But my goodness, I love me some pentas, guys. And they are just annuals. I wish they had penta perennials, but they have these pink ones here, and they have these white ones here. Even more marigolds over here, and more annuals. More annuals, such as Angelonia, more New Guineas, and then they have, of course, canna lilies. These will come back if you take care of them in the season. But you guys know I have so many cannas, I actually had to throw some away. It's too much. Now, it's not too much whereas they're overtaking the yard, but they do multiply, and I just don't have the space for them. Here they have some containers with some bigger Angelonias. These are $16.98. Again, these are annuals. Pentas with a bee chilling out. He's not dead, guys. He's just sleeping. He might have stayed there last night. And then they have the Butterfly Candy series. I've heard about this one here. This is Butterfly Candy series, where they have different colors, and the color is based on the container that it's in. So for this one here, this one is called Little Coconut, $18.98. This guy here, of course, is a perennial, and like most butterfly bush, it takes full sun. It's hardy from zones 5 to 10, and it blooms in the spring to the summer, and it's a pretty short one. It's 2 to 3 feet by 2 to 3 feet, so that's Little Coconut. And this one might be Little Lavender. Little Lavender is a lavender color, and those are the blooms for Little Lavender, and those are the blooms for Little Coconut. They actually need to be deadheaded. I've got a lot of polka dot plants in my yard and a lot of Gerber daisies. Let's check these over here. These ones look a little bit ratty. Let's head over there to see those nice looking ones. Aren't these gorgeous, guys? These are pretty. These are Revolution bicolor mix Gerber daisies. These bloom all the way down to the 20-degree mark. Really, really nice. I wish Gerber daisies were perennial. These ones here are $12.98. They've got some purslane here, $16.98. Again, blooms all the way to the fall. Let's check out their shrubs. So you've seen the annuals, you've seen the perennials. Nothing's really like jumping out at me or anything. Not that I'm literally not gonna buy anything today, guys. If that's a thing, it's gonna be a thing today, because first of all, I don't need anything. I don't see anything that I want, and nothing special is jumping out. Let's check out the shrubs. So they have all the roses here, And again, knockout roses, regular roses, they're all here for you. These are not on sale. These are the typical prices of, what is the price of this? $25.98. So those are all roses. And then over here, nothing new, nothing special coming out. It's just the typical things. We have the carex grass. We have the mahonia. We have agapanthus. We have sunshine ligustrum. We have podocarpus. This one is mood ring podocarpus, and these are somewhere between 21. There's 2 gallons for podocarpus for $24.98, and of course, sunshine ligustrum. You guys know I love these. These are $21.98. And just backtracking here, the agapanthus is $12.98. It's hardy to zone 8. And these guys here, the mahonia is actually a shade plant. I'm just perplexed as to why they have it on the outside getting burned up like this. But they do really, really well in the winter and the cooler months. And $24.98 again. Love me some of this. You might have recognized this is the carex grass in my yard. Then they have some blueberry plants and some Mojo pittosporum. Mojo pittosporum is the cutest little shrub. It doesn't get that big, only 3 by 3, 3 feet by 3 feet. It is hardy from zone 7 to 10, and it is $25, guys. These I got on sale last year. Paul's Gold Chamaecyparis. What a beauty, guys. $24.98, and hardy from zones 5 to 8. This one here, I had big plans for this plant, Olive Martini Iliagnus. It was supposed to be fast growing, evergreen, for a border that, not a border, for a hedge, and it just never became what they said it was supposed to be. But if you're looking for Olive Martini Iliagnus, it's $25, and it grows 10 to 15 feet by 10 to 15 feet. Got these on sale the other day, guys. I could not believe it. They had baby gem boxwood half off. Not sure why, but I picked them up, so I got them for $12. Baby gem goes 4 feet by 4 to 5 feet and is hardy from zones 5 to 9. Then they have this beauty here. I think it's called Dianella. I'm not sure. Let me just try to see. Dianella. Yeah, let me know if you have Dianella. I've seen it, but I don't know what to do with it. It's a bluish hue, and you know, guys know I love that bluish hue. It's in a 2-gallon planter. And then they have some more gardenias. So no shortage of gardenias. They have Gardenia Jubilation. And I'm sure somewhere around here they have another type of gardenia. Over there, here we have all kinds of shrubs. Again, nothing special, nothing new. Just Iliagnus, Abelias, boxwoods. More encore azaleas. All types of encore azaleas are on this shelf, and on that shelf, and on that shelf. If it's one thing with this Lowe's, they are never in shortage of encore azaleas, and I can see why. They are gorgeous. They have the autumn embers, autumn ivory, autumn lily, autumn royalty, all the autumns. They are great. Let's check. One last area here is the clearance section. Let's see what they have in the clearance section. Again, I don't need anything. There's really nothing here special. Here we are in the middle of July. All right, guys, the clearance section is looking rough. There is nothing here, just a bunch of ratty salvias, some impatiens that nobody wanted, and a whole bunch of knockout roses up there, but nothing special to talk about, nothing to really eat up my video time, really. Let me know what you think, guys. It's the middle of July. Let me know what you have in your Lowe's. Let me know what you think. Please like, please share, please subscribe, and remember, hit the notification bell and check me out again for my August inventory video here at Lowe's. Have a great day. Bye-bye.